boast. Mornings on the west, sun low, but the grind stay woke. Ghetto cafe, steam in the breeze. Cruising through dreams with a mug and some peace. No drama, just cream, we deliver with ease. On the coast where the light never leaves. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. No drama, just cream, we deliver with ease. On the coast where the light never leaves. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. In the building, steam rising from the stove. We switching lanes, they don't want it, they just pose for the smoke. If it's about that coffee, we got the roast and the toast. Shots fired from the French press, let it drip slow and boast. Mornings on the west, sun low, but the grind stay woke. Ghetto cafe, steam in the breeze. Cruising through dreams with a mug and some peace. No drama, just cream, we deliver with ease. On the coast where the light never leaves. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. No drama, just cream, we deliver with ease. On the coast where the light never leaves. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. In the building, steam rising from the stove. We switching lanes, they don't want it, they just pose for the smoke. If it's about that coffee, we got the roast and the toast. Shots fired from the French press, let it drip slow and boast. Mornings on the west, sun low, but the grind stay woke. Ghetto cafe, steam in the breeze. Cruising through dreams with a mug and some peace. No drama, just cream, we deliver with ease. On the coast where the light never leaves. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. let the wisdom flow. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. No drama, just cream, we deliver with ease. On the coast where the light never leaves. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Ghetto cafe in the building, steam rising from the stove. We switching lanes, they don't want it, they just pose for the smoke. If it's about that coffee, we got the roast and the toast. Shots fired from the French press, let it drip slow and boast. Mornings on the west, sun low, but the grind stay woke. Ghetto cafe, steam in the breeze. Cruising through dreams with a mug and some peace. No drama, just cream, we deliver with ease. On the coast where the light never leaves. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. No drama, just cream, we deliver with ease. On the coast where the light never leaves. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow.
Good morning, everybody. This is the AM Wake Up Show, Coffee with Rios, the greatest morning show in the whole wide world. Craig. Got a lot going on. Give a special shout out to the Ghetto Cafe, coolest, coldest, chillest chat in the whole wide world. The Ghetto Cafe, man. Let's give thanks to God. It's a blessing to be here today, and tomorrow is never promised. So it's a blessing that we are here, that we are able to have an effect in somebody's life, to be a blessing, to be positive, to be an impact in somebody's life in a good way, in a positive way. Needless to say, let's say God is good all the time. All the time, God is good. All glory to God. In Jesus' name, amen. Let's just get right to it, because today I wasn't even going to go live today. It was just too much energy, just too much weight and pressure of everything that's going on, and not necessarily wanting to say the wrong thing or be insensitive or hurt people or this and that. I don't want to be hurt people. But yesterday we had a very traumatic event, a sad event, you know what I mean? Like, needless to say, very sad event. A wife and daughter, a daughter lost her father, children lost their father, a wife lost their husband. Charlie Kirk assassinated. Atrocious behavior, man. Like, death is never the answer. Violence, to me, killing somebody, that's never the answer. Whether you agree with them or disagree with them, creating conversation, whatnot, but the act of what happened, it's the ramifications of this is going to be great, because I think people are underestimating the level of what Charlie Kirk was in Trump's life. This dude, pretty much him, Elon, pretty much helped Trump get elected, man. Like he had the youth organization, gathered the youth, rallied the youth behind the Republican Party. They was like grooming him to be up next in something. So it's going to be consequences for whatever, because he was a part of their plan for the future. If you don't see it and you don't know it, you're just not paying attention. They were setting him up. And he was like a great debater. Like he could debate very well. He could just talk for hours or whatever. He was very good at that. They were setting him up to be a powerful figure. He was only 31. They took him out. I don't know who. I don't know why. It is so many different variables and so many different options that it could be of why they got him. All of the things that he said, the hurtful things he said, the divisive things he said, talking down, talking bad about people, just all of it. So you could go there, or you can go, is this a martyrdom? Is this what was the reason behind this? Because this wasn't no regular degler type thing. Like this dude, whoever did this was skilled. Wasn't just somebody who just woke up in the morning. I'll turn the volume up. Let me see. I can't read my chat all the time. Oh, shit. All right, mic is up. Mic is up. There we go. This wasn't no regular shooter. This wasn't like the dude at that tried to get Trump. This was somebody who had a plan, got away scot-free, and I don't know. We can assume a bunch of things, but I will assume that the person that did this was skilled and they had a plan. They wasn't just woke up today and like, I don't like Charlie Kirk. Is the volume better now? Everybody get your coffee. Everybody get your tea. Get everything you got. Get your water, your juice, your smoothie, your power juice, whatever it is. You smoke that. Get it going. Somebody was after this cat. This was a mission. If you watched the video, if you didn't watch the video, good for you that you didn't have to see that. But it is very intense. Very intense. One shot, one kill. And then they got guys over on the side making signals with their hats and doing stuff. We don't know who. They apprehended two dudes that they said had nothing to do with it. They were the wrong guys. Old man in his Mormon miracle magic underwear. Arrested him. Nope, he's in custody. Nope, it's not him. They got another guy. Nope, it's not him. This is the way the pendulum swings. You can't ask and say the things that he was saying. You have to have some deaths by gun violence for us to still have our Second Amendment so we can fight for our other rights. Gun deaths have to happen every year. Has to happen. It's a necessary evil. And then he passes away from talking about gang violence, talking about transgenders, mass shootings. And then are we counting gang violence in that? Good question. Boom, done. Poured out of his neck like somebody opened a gallon of milk. Is how that shit poured out. But it's a reminder that you can be touched. You can be touched. If they want to get you, whoever they is, if they want to get you, you can be touched. Only a few people have the protection where it's almost impossible to touch them. You're out here fighting the fight, the good fight. You think you're fighting the good fight and doing what you're doing, but you're accessible. Even through conversation, do we not understand that sometimes slow, marginal, delayed people are hearing the message that you're sending out to? It's not just speaking life to your party, it's also speaking death to some. Some people are taking what you're saying the opposite way of what you think. They want to have action to what you say. There are crazy people in the world that will come after you. That's why you have to be careful of what you say. The things you put out into the world come back. Rhetoric The power of rhetoric, that goes good or bad. It swings both ways. You might add confidence to your party, incite your party to be more stronger, but you're also talking to the opposition. The opposition is out there and they ready also. You keep fueling that fire, and that's why I said they keep throwing this rhetoric out, this fire, like this fuel to the fire, to where there's gonna be action. This fool Trump is like now like the radical left is the reason for all of this political violence, is because of the radical left. Like they politicizing this young man's death, right? Like they politicizing this young man's death, of course. But you're going to blame a party at this time. You're going to blame, oh, it's because of what you said. It's because of what you did. It's what, nothing about what you did. You have no accountability for the things he said. It's just a party, the radical left. When we have a history of the radical right committing heinous atrocities, you could do a timeline. You could do a timeline of all the things that the right has done. Both parties have done crazy shit. But don't exclude yourself from this activity. Yeah, now the chickens is coming home to roost, and now you want to blame everybody else. It ain't got nothing to do with your behavior. It ain't got nothing to do with how you are setting up and emboldening people to talk the way they talk and just talk bad and just be disrespectful. People are going to feel disrespected. There's going to be a consequence to the things you say. Your rhetoric. This young lady, this Ukrainian lady that died, poor lady, died August 22nd. And they are just fueling that fire now with the black and white thing. Like they're adding fuel to that. Look at the comment sections on every video. It's either black people being racist towards white people being racist towards black people, racist all over the park, all over the place. Just racism. Everybody feeding into it and buying into this rhetoric and this shit that they're fueling. They want this. They want to get active. They want to be in cities doing this stuff. Venezuela? Trump is going to want to go to war with Venezuela over drugs? His last words, the kid in the audience, whoever was asking the question, asked him about transgender mass shootings, excluding gang violence, gang on gang violence, because they categorize gang violence as mass shootings too. Anything more than 2 or 3 is considered mass shooting. Said excluding gang violence, how many mass shootings have there been? There's only been 5 transgender, but I think where he was going, he was trying to catch Charlie in a catch-22. Like, yeah, but the majority of the things are white males. You know, they be having it's a debate thing. They do this debate. He goes, prove me wrong, which I think is a dope thing. Prove me wrong, where he goes places and challenges people to prove him wrong. Yes, it's words. Yes, words should not cause you to be harmed. But that's if you're calculating the world to be healthy. Everybody in the world to be healthy. Nobody is sick. Nobody is messed up. Everything is not cotton candy and rainbows. And he talked about how everything wasn't cotton candy and rainbows. So now that shit was crazy, man. And it's going to get crazier. It's going to be crazier. He challenged the mental status of black women. If it was a black pilot, I have to question how he became a pilot. Now I'm wondering, does he have the skills to be a pilot? Martin Luther King was a myth. Civil rights was stupid, and it led to this DEI stuff. Civil rights was done. Like, this is the rhetoric. Does it make me hate him? Because I know there's people out there that think like that. He's not the only one. He's not. You could see by the crowds and the parties and the people that go support him, he's not the only one that feels that way. But he's stoking the fire. He's stoking the fire. A lot of people are stoking the fire right now, but just the fire just burned him. The fire, he stoked it too much, it got too big, and it burned his ass. In Utah. In Utah. 9/11. Prayers to everybody is 9/11. Oh. How do I do this? I got to get rid of this. Champion whose death? Champion is death. What do you mean champion is death? Like, you just, people saying you deserve death, like deserve death. But this is what I'm saying though. These are the, like, but he's speaking to people who think like that. It's people, you have to know that there's people in the world that think like that. There's people in the world that your words will make them want to unalive you. That is society. The society that we live in are people that think that way. 9/11, man, prayers to all the families have lost ones or anybody affected by 9/11. Prayers and love to all the families. But you have to be wise enough. You're supposed to be this so intelligent. Don't you know that there's people out there that are cuckoo, crazy, think you need to be unalive because of things you say? I'm not, what video of the assassination? I ain't playing that damn video. I want to see that shit. King One, that's your own optics. That's your own insecurities. That's your own perspective. I'm condoning. Who? What? Marginal is what I'm saying. People are so focused on what they want to hear and what they want something to be, they'll come with that. Before I even said anything there, I said there is no excuse for unaliving somebody. I'm not condoning it. I understand what happened though. Do you not understand what happened? So do we have to act? Do we have to play this game like, I don't know why this happened? Oh Lord, this just came out the blue, everybody. Oh no, what happened? Lord, Jesus, how could this have ever happened? How could this have taken place? I'm justifying it? Just because I'm not going to play the fool and sit up here and dance the dance. Like, I understand exactly what happened. There's multiple reasons why what happened could have happened. There's multiple reasons why what happened could happen. I'm not surprised. Are you surprised? Like people, but look, this is the thing. People literally hear what they want to hear. And that is the dangers of social media, all this stuff. People are going to hear what they want to hear and seek out what they want to hear. And that's all they're going to be fed. Do you not see what happened or how that could have happened? That there are people that are extreme in their thought processes, people that are extreme, people that are at their low, and they think like that. They think what their action is going to do is going to save people and going to do this. But creating that space for that. I got some real other theories, but I don't want to talk about them because King One, you might as well just shut up, dude. Like, you sound so stupid and ignorant. Like, you might as well just be quiet. Do I think an unaliving of a young woman on a bus not paying attention was justified? Are you asking that question? This is the issue, you guys. Look, that's it right there. That's the What? I'm talking about the marginal people that are reactive, the people that are delayed. There are sick people in the world, and they will take your words, flip them, screw them up, and turn them into whatever it needs to fuel their fire to do what happened. I'm not saying that might not be what happened. It might be an inside job. It could be an inside job. It could be the right. It could be this. We don't know. They didn't get the dude. Mark, let's do something that's gonna. Nah, I'm not gonna. Because it's September 11th. Shout out to September 11th. I'm not talking about no conspiracy thing. Just rest in peace and prayers to the families that lost people on September 11th. Oh, shoot. There's people that feel certain ways in life. There's going to be people that can't stand you. There's going to be people that can't stand you just for who you are, just for what you look like. They're never going to see you eye to eye, but is that going to make you want to kill them because they don't have the same viewpoint? Charlie Kirk ain't the only one. It's a whole group of people that feel like him, man. He had a whole following. That people like, yeah. That I've been wanting to hear that. I've been wanting to hear that kind of talk. Get ready, man. And the significance, the other thing I was saying is the significance of what he was to that party, to that presidency. It was like he was grooming his son to become whatever. Whoever did this was strategic and thought this shit out and knew that it was going to have a tremendous effect on everything. You got Trump's followers literally doing anything for that man. Yet Trump went through a situation and not Kirkland. We all know no one in the Democrat Party is rallying people like Trump. Nobody, not the Democratic Party. Nobody in the world, to me, is rallying anybody like Trump. Trump is probably the most, not even probably the most impactful, powerful man in the world. He could get these people to do anything. And he said it when he came into office, before he came into office, he said, I could blow somebody's brains on Broadway or whatever, and my people would still follow me and forgive me. He understands who he is. He understands his power. It shouldn't be a surprise. It's not a surprise to me. But look at the aftermath of this. Then he goes to say everybody on the left and talks about all the passing. Didn't talk about the 2 children. Didn't mention the 2 children that passed away in the school yesterday, the school shooting, not their names. Then he goes over a list of what the left has done, but then he just significantly leaves out the representative that was unalived in Minnesota, the 2 people that were murdered in Minnesota by a MAGA supporter, leaves that out. Why? Why leave that out? Why leave that out? He's putting Kindle in there. Boom, boom, boom. Here's a little bit of fuel. It's only them. It's only them. Even in this dude's death, they still are stoking the fire because they need more. They need more action. They need more. They're still stoking the fire. They're trying to say anybody that says any words of aggression or violence, you need to jail them right away. I thought y'all was a party of freedom of speech. Look, bombing boats with drugs on it. Did you know there was drugs on it? Like, intuition. Drones going into Poland from Russia. NATO has to shoot down drones. It's so much going on right now. I don't think we'll ever really know the truth behind everything. We'll never really know the truth behind everything. We'll never really know the ulterior motives of what's going on, of why that took place yesterday, why these Epstein files. I didn't even think, Lord. We are all ignorant. I'm ignorant, you're ignorant, we're all ignorant to something. Everybody is ignorant. Not just everybody's ignorant. I'm ignorant, you're ignorant. We don't know everything. Oh, man. Just seven people this morning unalived by Israel. Boom. Just before the sunrise. Before the sunrise. But pay attention to how they placate and how they gerrymander and how they put out what they want. But does it kind of trip you out a little bit? Like, okay, let's talk about this. The young lady, the Ukrainian young lady who passed away, rest in peace to her. Oh, then the dude, he's saying some weird ass stuff. Like this dude saying some weird stuff, talking about the materials in my body. They control the materials in my body. They're gonna have to run tests on they put those materials in me. They put the materials in my body. They control it. Like what? But he's supposed to be schizophrenic, marginal, delayed, messed up, sickness. But it's interesting the shit that he was saying to his sister on the phone, the dude who, I don't know his name, that unalived the lady, talking about the materials in his body that they put in him, control him, and they control him. They're going to have to answer to that. And I'm like, dude, there's so much going on. That shit happened. I don't know if you guys know, that shit happened August 22nd. But it's just being implemented now. Like everything about it, the gravity of the situation, the video is released. But the significance of white life, and how they react to white life, they telling you right in front of your eyes. We want to blame somebody so bad. The Democratic Party, because the Republican Party's never let nobody go. The Republican Party did not let go all those dudes from January 6th. They didn't release all those dudes who attacked the Capitol. Only the Democratic Party does that. Only the Democratic Party releases criminals. Come on, man. Be real. At least be real. Be honest. See it completely. Don't just use the stuff that they throw to you. Don't just be a puppet. Don't just be a puppet. Both sides are guilty. Like, stop choosing like, oh, this is the savior and this is the bad one. Dude, they're both bad. Both sides are bad. Kenny, some reporter told Trump about last week, he didn't give a damn about it. Yeah, they don't be giving a care. Maybe had it been a GUN, maybe had it been a gun, they really wouldn't have pushed it, because then it would be gun laws talk. You know what I mean? Like, just beneficial for them that it was a knife. Look, that is 17th Lord. He is a very high-end criminal. They elected a criminal and they're complaining about criminals being released. You elected a criminal to the presidency. It's just a hypocrisy. It's like just the dirtiness of your hands. You got all the dirt on your hands. You got all the evidence on your hands and you still point with that hand. Like, nah, I didn't touch the dirt and mud. There's mud all on your hand while you pointing. Hey, wait, it just saying, are you being for real? Are you being for real or are you being sarcastic? I don't know. Are you being for real or are you being sarcastic? I'm not able to read between the lines at this moment. One party, he said, Puppet, one side is mentally ill. The other side instills God and traditional American values. What are traditional American values? That I ask you that. Just saying. What are traditional American values? I'm not hating. I really do want to know. What are traditional American values to you? Carlos, you got to do your own research. You got to do your research. Whoever did that, very, very, but I would love to hear what is American traditional values. Are we talking about what America was built on? That would be a really good conversation. What are American traditional values? I would love to hear that from you. Just saying. What is the American traditional values? Isaiah, if Rios spreading the division too, if I'm spreading the division, what the hell are they doing? If you think I'm spreading division, what the hell do you think all these other people are doing? But look, Victor, they say that so often, but you know what they say? They say things that they hear other people say. Like, you're not smart just because you read something. You're not smart just because you're regurgitating something. Okay, someone said American traditional values, but they didn't tell you what those values were. So all you do is recite American traditional values. But what are they? Did you not listen long enough to get those? Did you not listen long enough? Did you like American traditional values? Okay, cool, got it. Boom. You forgot to stay to listen to what those values were. What are they? Come on, just say it. You said one side is evil and the other side stands on American traditional values. What are those values? You ran from the conversation or whatever you were reading. You flipped past the page too fast. You scrolled too fast. You didn't get the real info that you needed. All you got was the bold letters. American traditional values. Nope, don't need to know what they are. I'm just going to recite that. Ooh, mop whack. The persuasive power of fallacies. I want to know what he's talking about. We need to reinstill the American traditional values. What are they? Just saying. All that scrolling and trolling. Just reciting shit and not having anything to say about it. freedom of religion, freedom of speech. What is it? Like, you want me to help you? Hey, man. Regardless of what any of our opinions are, our thoughts are, this is our reality. And the crazy shit is, this is our reality as adults. We're going through this situation, going through this, whatever this is, as adults. Guess who else is going through it? Our children. When I was a kid, I didn't know about none of this extra out shit. But now our kids are very aware. They're up to it. They're up to date on everything that's going on. That's the scary side. Like, damn, like shit, I got to talk to my daughter about this. I got to explain to her this. We're experiencing it. This is probably the craziest time that I've been alive. At this moment, it's probably the craziest time that I've been alive. Just most, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what's happening. Like, whatever is tomorrow, 6 months, what does that look like? I don't know. But it's never been like that for me. But also my children are growing up in that as well. Like, it's like, oh shit. Damn. Oh man, y'all dealing with everything that I dealt with in school, the stresses of school and being a kid, whatever. On top of that, you're dealing with this world that you're in right now. Because now you're also, as a baby, my babies, of course, are in this world dealing with the same shit I'm dealing with. How do we nurture, cater to them to keep them safe in space and keep them mentally sane, mentally safe, mentally strong, emotionally strong, spiritually strong when all this crazy shit is going on? We are having a hard, just look at the chat. We're having a hard time deciphering, going back and forth, understanding what's going on with each other. We're on this side, you're on that side. Oh, it's this party, that party. And we're adults. We're adults. What do we think that they're doing? What do we think that they're going through? Following traditional values. Yeah, you don't understand it either. You're more confused than everybody. I just hope that I do a better job with my children. You know what I mean? Like, it helped guide them, because this shit is crazy, y'all. I haven't even looked at the far right's like pages and what they're saying, what their rhetoric, what they're spewing. I can only imagine, because he was there next. This wasn't just an accident thing. This wasn't an accident like, oh, just go get anybody will do. Anybody that we get will do. That was a significant move yesterday. Whatever they were doing, it was significant and impactful. This dude had the ear of the president. 31 years old, had the ear of the president. They flew the flag half staff yesterday for him. Shit. Uh-oh. Aiden Ross is upset with people celebrating. Let me see. I don't even know. Aiden Ross is upset that Charleston White is celebrating. You didn't know that that's what Charleston White, wasn't Charleston White on his show? Didn't you rub elbows? These are the people you had on. These are the people you coexist with. You make money with them. Did you not know that he was like, oh, you're mad that he's laughing at one man's death, but he laughs at thousands of black men's death all the time. But that didn't bother you. You didn't talk out against that. It didn't bother you that Charleston White talks and bashes and says, yeah, all these young black dudes, they need to die and get out of here and this and that. Well, ain't nobody care about them. All they ain't worth a damn. But then he laughs at Charlie Kirk, and now it's an issue. The power of white life, y'all. I'm telling you, they don't even know. They don't even know the power that it holds in their own head. But now you are so disappointed. But he's done that 1,000 times towards black people, and you ain't shifted you ain't even shifted in your seat uncomfortably. Like, ooh. It's like, we got to get him on. We need to get that guy on here. We need to get Charleston White on our show. He's saying some things, guys. So controversial. He's a controversial character. But then he laughs at a white death, and then now it's all done. What? How dare you? It's the in their heads, it is what it is. You could deny it. You could say whatever you want. It's a fact. It's happening. I'm just reacting to a video. I'm just reacting to what's really happening. Charleston White, I can't believe this. But he's been doing it this whole time. You can say I kill a nigga, kill a nigga, kill a nigga, kill all this stuff in rap songs. Say kill another race. Try it. See if that rap song gets on the radio. It's the devalue of, man. They gonna react. They gonna react. For sure. But dang it. Hold on. I gotta set it up. This is Coffee with Rios, the Wake Up Show. The Wake Up Show. Coffee with Rios, number one morning show in the whole wide world. Greg, caller, where you calling from, and what's your name?
West LA, Alex the Large.
What's up, Alex, man? What's going down with you, brother?
Nothing, same old thing. What's going on with you?
Tripping out really about how the beginning of this week and like how, like, I felt the energy kind of the power of words, and like your personality becomes your personal reality. The things that you put out there come back. And then this shit happening yesterday, like everybody acted so surprised that
What happened?
The Charlie Kirk assassination. Like, you think like that was a
what?
Yeah.
What? What? No. Rios, tell me it's not true. He's like our white MLK.
Man. Yeah, they compared him to, you know what they did? They compared him to that.
Yeah, I didn't know. I thought he was just a troll, but I mean, they're making it seem like he's a saint.
Right. Like, and they're so destroyed about it, right? Like, okay, cool. Like, yeah, it's like, yeah, no one should be unalive. Nobody should have to deal with that. No kid, no wife should have to deal with that. But are we all of a sudden going to act like, whoa, what the hell? What the hell, Beyonce? Like, no, when you spew.
His last words were gang violence.
Oh, man.
which none of these people ever seen. None of these people ever seen these issues that they talk about. They never seen them. You know what I mean? Like they never seen them. When it comes to, he's asked about, should kids get free schooling in public schools? He says no. You think any of these fools take their kids to public schools?
No.
You know what I mean? Like none of them. None of their children go to public schools, yet they want to say no public schools, no free food at public schools.
Right, because it doesn't affect them. But this is the thing.
Doesn't affect them at all.
But this is the biggest trick, right? This is the biggest trick that they've played on society, is that the ones at the bottom think they're up there with them at the top. No, they don't give a damn about you either. Just because you look like them doesn't mean that you're a part of their party. They just are using you as a pawn. You're not a part of their escape plan. You're not a part of their future plan to build wealth and live a good life. You're just here to do the dirty work. And that's what you've been here for the whole time. But they'll never see it like that. Like, they'll never see that. You'll be able to be touched. You'll be able to be accessible. People can take you out, but not us. We can afford to lose you. Go out there, do our dirty work, and we'll say, good boy, attaboy, good boy, you did a good job. Oh, you want to get on this plane where we're escaping to? Shoot him, please. Like they don't. Oh man,
he was funded by billionaires. He was funded by billionaires. Yeah. And if you're traveling around with security, with dozens of security guards, I mean, obviously what you're saying is going to bring some type of trouble.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? There's no reason.
But look, I'm not gonna be too far that way. I'm not gonna act like people are very sensitive right now. People are very sensitive. People do trip off words now. You know what I mean? Like they don't have thick skin, and words affect people way more than what they used to. You know what I mean? Like people aren't coping well with things. And we have a sensitive society. So people probably have attacked him before, try to fight him or approach him. So it would be smart to have security. I'm not going to act like it's not smart to have security, because you are saying things that people definitely disagree with. But also on the other side of that, so you should know what you're talking about has an effect.
Yeah. Has an effect. No, they definitely know that what he talked about has an effect. He wouldn't be backed by billionaires if they didn't believe that what he says has an effect.
Boom.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So they know what's going on. And I mean, he was talking about gun violence, that he thought he was never going to see. You could throw out numbers. Look, you could throw out numbers and make any group look terrible.
Yeah.
You can make any race look terrible. If you throw out the numbers, you can make anything look terrible. But you're not helping with the situation. You're making it worse. You're making people against the small and marginalized communities, instead of being, look, these are the numbers, and this is the reason why. There's a difference. You know what I mean? Like I don't feel bad on saying the numbers of anything, because they're just facts. The facts are the facts. They're
right.
The numbers are there. Why are these things happening? Why is there less fathers in the Black community, less fathers in the poor community? Why?
Yeah.
Why is there? There's a reason for that.
But that's
the numbers are
the
obviously going to reflect it.
The thing is, the poor have always had the crime numbers. Whoever is poor has the highest crime numbers. It's just what it is. When you're poor, have no money. Poverty. It equals crime and hunger and desperation. It equals that. But why they don't ever bring up the numbers of who's the number one percentage of child pornography? Who's the number one offenders of pedophilia? Who's the number one offenders of assault on sexually? Who's the number one? You want to bring up the ones that are poor, deprived, hungry, the desperation, stupid, ignorant, whatever you want to call it. But what's the reasoning for their sickness? You got all the shit. You own everything. You got everything. Why are y'all committing these atrocities? What is your reasoning? Okay, desperation, stupid, ignorance, attacking people that are close to you, trying to get money, taking the easy route out. What is your reason for doing the things that you do? in the numbers that you do. Why y'all don't never bring up those numbers? Why you don't bring up PDF? Why you don't bring up corn with child pornography? Who is producing it and who is buying it at crazy numbers? Oh, you want to talk about poverty, people in poverty. Let's talk about the people that got the money. Why are they doing that? They don't want to talk about the real sicknesses because that's a sickness. Those are diseases.
Man, the way they're remixing history is insane, man. The way they're trying to say that's the problem. Like, they're trying to minimize slavery. They're trying to minimize immigration. And this is the dude, one of the main dudes that was going out there and spreading all that. That's what I'm saying. You can go by the numbers. The numbers look horrible. I mean, America is number one in mass killings.
Anything negative. Just say anything negative. We are number one.
Yeah.
Anything negative.
Talk about that.
We're number one. Anything negative, yeah, we're number one. Like we got that. Like, yeah, you got us. You got us, man. The fattest, the unhealthiest, the dumbest. Like
Yeah.
But that's what I was saying. Stoking the fire, right? Like you find your talking points, you find your trigger words, you find your target audience. Oh, they want to hear me talk about this. This is what these people want to hear me talk about. And I'll just stoke that fire. Oh shit. I'm getting a lot of good feedback. I'm getting a lot of support on this issue and talking about this. I'm gonna just run that shit into the ground. But just so happened it ran you into the ground.
Look at his face. Good, that's perfect. Look at his face when he says things. He's all, you can see in his face inside, he's like staring at all the people, like all the little college kids. Man, before you're 25, number one, you don't know what you're talking about at all.
Man.
So he's out there talking to people.
Look, and look, the thing is they're still talking about parties, Democrat, Republican, like more pedos in the Democrat. I'm not, you guys gotta stop getting stuck off. You think it? Oh, never mind. I'm not even gonna say it. I'm not.
There is a huge problem.
Huge
in America. There's a huge problem in America. Racial violence, guns, all that. But they don't get addressed because the people that have all the money and all the power and all the hate are the ones that have control of kind of where things go.
Not just control, you know what I mean? Just control. They're making money off of all of that. All of that is putting money in their pockets.
Gun companies gave Donald Trump $20 million for this last election. $20 million to Donald Trump alone.
Mm-hmm.
Gun companies gave $80,000 to all Democrats. Just all Democrats, $80,000. They gave Donald Trump $20 million. I've been watching the American Dream, so-called American Dream, pretty much go away from, when our age, we're the same age, 9/11, then after that, the housing crisis, then after that, Afghanistan, then after that, like, I was like, what's going to happen? What's going on? So minimum wage used to go up a couple dollars, almost $1, $1.50, almost every year.
Yeah.
Up until like the late mid 70s. And then after that, it'll skip like 5 years. Then it'll skip like 8 years. Then even when they went up, it was about the same. So it's like, the people that are in power, the people that are running this, the people that don't have to deal with affording healthcare, affording private school, affording food, they're the ones that are calling the shots. And they're the ones that are benefiting. The Democrats said, the gerrymandering that's going on in Texas, the Democrats were already trying to stop that. They were trying to pass a bill. No more gerrymandering. You can't just stop in the middle of the decade and redo the census because you feel like it. So they were trying to do – there's so many things that the Democrats try to do that the Republicans just stop. And then when it doesn't work for them, they're complaining about it, and they're blaming the Democrats. The Democrats, number one, are pussies.
Yes.
That's a big problem.
Yes.
You know what I mean? A huge problem. And
but to me, are they being that way purposely? Is what I'm like, is this all a game? Is this all a play? Like, this has to be a play. Y'all can't be that whack to be able to look back on history and see everything that you've done not work, and you still continue to do it. That's the definition of
Rios,
insanity. They have to be
Rios,
playing this game.
you
They
can't
got to be in on it.
No, Rios, look, that's the same thing. We could be looking back in 10 years. Your son could be looking back in 10 years in the future, could be thinking, you know what, did the Democrats not do enough? No. Almost all of Congress voted for everyone to be transparent about the Epstein files. And like all of the Democrats did, and 2 Republicans did. Like what, 2 out of 52 or something.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, look, if we go by the facts, the people were always there to stand up for what's right and what's wrong. You know what I mean? Like that. I think that's I talk about this all the time to whoever wants to talk to it about. You know what I mean?
So, but
Because
wait. But then I'll be like, I'm gonna just play devil's advocate here. Then on the other side, the Democrats will fight to hide stuff from Hillary and stuff that happened in not Fallujah. I can't think of the name of the place where the soldiers passed away or whatnot. Or the Comey stuff. Like they'll do stuff to hide their own shit also. It's just right now it's the other party. But when it's time to be dirty, guess what? They're gonna be dirty. They all are dirty. They all play dirty. They all have dirt on their hands. But the game that they're playing is that, oh, I'm better than you over here. I'm better than you over here. But you guys are all eating steak dinner at night with each other. You guys are supporting each other, doing this and that. Like, and I know there are people in politics that get in for good reasoning. Like, I want to help and change and do the betterment for the country and for these people. And I love the people. I'm not saying there's not those, but I'm saying it's some evil top tier people in position that are keeping things status quo because it's beneficial.
If you had a child, obviously you have children, right? And you know what? Yeah, you know one is
Benghazi.
struggling. You know one is struggling, right?
Yeah.
You know one is struggling. The youngest one is like, God, he can't do the timetables like that. And you're thinking, you know what? I got to build his confidence. This is what we're gonna do. Boom, boom, boom. What would you do if your other children is telling him, oh, they're just trying to build your confidence. They don't you don't really got it. You know what I mean? Like, it's not that's how I see that, where it's just, it's like, don't, we're starting from scratch. It's almost like we're starting from scratch. So it's like, man,
but I get what you're saying. But the thing is, you have to understand, you don't have to understand, but you have to see the play is you have to, like, let's go to caste system. Let's just go to the caste system. You have to have somebody on the bottom. You have to have tiers. You have to. No matter what, you want to be socialist, you want to be this and that, you got to have somebody on the bottom that needs help so that they can be down there and you run it out. It's always going to be that. And right now, this is what it is. And there is shit happening on the Democratic Party that to me doesn't make sense. Like the fact of the gender, more than 2 genders. To me, that's just idiotic. You know what I mean? Like, what do you mean there's more than 2 genders? But that's something that they died on that hill. That's probably why Kamala lost. Because of that hill she died on. We got Trump because you really blew it with that shit. And then having met, there's reasoning and faults to both parties. Both parties have fucked up shit. But it's just, do we choose to see both sides? Yeah, go ahead.
Absolutely. You know what that is? I see that as overcorrection. You know what I mean? Because remember, back in the days, me and you and all our friends, when we didn't like something, we would say, oh, that's gay.
Shout out Gangland Meme. Shout out Brother Jumbie. I see y'all in here, man. Go ahead.
You'll say, you know what? You're acting gay or you're acting like a... You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's overcorrection. It's like overcorrecting it. Like, we're cool. You know, we grew up in California. We grew up in LA County. And it's like, we've seen a lot of weird people, in Hollywood, weirdos, haircuts. So we're used to every once in a while sprinkling in a little fruity there and a fruity there. That's cool. But it's like, they were in the country, they were getting treated horribly. A lot of places in the Midwest. I remember I went to Virginia, and I think porn is banned. But anyways, I think it's overcorrect. I think it's overcorrecting. You know, it's like they didn't include them back in the day, and it's bad, man. Like if you have family, I told you about empathy. If you have somebody that you care about and love that is that specific type of person, you have empathy and sympathy for that person.
No, look, no. I'll have empathy for you, and I'll understand. I'll feel for you, but my empathy is not going to make me turn away from logic. You know what I mean? Like I'm not going to let
That's what I'm saying. It's overcorrecting.
Oh,
it's
okay. Yeah. I get that.
It's overcorrecting. You know, you can't if you scrape yourself, you're not going to put stitches on it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's what they're doing, which makes it worse. Now you have to sit there and apply ointment and do. That's what I'm saying. And
I get what you're saying. And you have to I don't want to say play the fool, but now you've got yourself entangled in some shit that you got to stand by. And when they ask you questions about it, you got to stand by that shit. Like, yeah, I do believe that they have to do this. Like, yeah, that's your bed. Go sleep in it. You made that bed. Now you got to sleep in it. And that's why I say both parties take. Hey, man.
You know what? Actually, I just thought about something.
What?
It's kind of our fault. It's kind of our fault. The reason why all this is happening. You know what I mean? Like it really kind of is. These are the people that we chose to manage us, and it's just not going well.
Yeah. Yes.
Because and then you know what I mean? Like it's not
why
going
did
well.
Why did I choose this manager? God damn it! Like, yes, you chose this. This is, but look, but you will choose. Some people will choose things based off hate and cut their nose off to spite their face. You have people with low IQs, low ignorant, ain't read a book, making decisions on everybody's life. You got these farmers, you got these people that voted this in, that they losing their farms. They voted against, people will vote against their interests because they're so focused on what they don't like about somebody else. Like, I just don't want them to get ahead, or I don't want this to happen. You know what? I can't stand transgenders. They're only 1% of the population. So I'm going to vote against all my other things just to affect that 1% population.
Yeah.
And then when you deal with that outcome, you're like, damn, why did this happen to me? Because you was focused on that bullshit right there.
Well, you have to also keep in mind, Rios, absolutely. You have to keep in mind, too. It's like, look, if I'm white and I send my kids to private school and you know what I mean? That's enough. If I'm white and I send my kids to private school, that means I don't care. That means I could sit there and be like, well, I don't care if anybody eats. I don't care if they police the streets. I don't care if they racially profile, because they don't. That's what I'm saying. Like, they don't have it. That's the problem of not being diverse. They don't have anybody brown. They don't have anybody brown that they see unless they pay them or they're working for them or they're out in the street.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like they don't see us as them.
No, they don't see themselves. They don't see themselves in us.
Right.
Like, that's that 4% Neanderthal.
No, they don't see us as them. They don't see us together. And the problem with us, when we start thinking that we're together with them, that's a problem. And that's exactly what they want. Colonization is working perfectly.
Yeah.
This is exactly what they want.
They want to be, they want to befriend you so they can get you close enough to where they can just stab you in the back when necessary. Like, okay, for sure. Let's feed the lions, throw him to the lions. It's to say, I'll always bring up this comparison of Denzel Washington going and robbing his dude that he let operate with forever for 20 years, selling dope in the hood. But when Denzel got in trouble, he knew he could go and rob him and get his bank. Like, I just let you operate long enough to where you got big enough to where I could benefit off everything you did. I could care less about you. I just want to come and collect what you built. You thought we was homies. I'm in your living room drinking drinks with you, having drinks. Oh, this is a good drink. Laughy, jokey. But when it's time, you don't matter to me. I'm on that spaceship to Mars and you down here dealing with these volcanoes or some shit. I got my ticket to Mars. You stay here, deal with these volcanoes and these fallen angels and these dinosaurs that's coming up out of Antarctica. We gone.
Think about it. Think about it. Really think about it. If you don't see any brown people, you don't see any handicapped people, you don't see any, or the ones that you do, you look at what used to happen back in the days. I'm pretty sure some horrendous stuff used to happen to where if your kid came out too dark, they would just disappear.
Right.
Like that's what I'm saying. If we could just be honest with what history is there for a reason. It's not the reason why all these rednecks and the Confederates and the KKK and the Nazis and the white supremacists, the only reason why they don't want you to look back at the history is because you're going to be checking out their game plan, and that game plan is still happening right now.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like they don't want you to know that. Like no, don't look at that stuff. Oh no, it'll be laying out exactly their still mentality.
But look at this.
Slavery's not that long ago.
How long did it take for them to call the KKK a terrorist organization? Think about that. Really think about that.
50 years?
50 something, maybe more, for them to register the KKK as a terrorist organization. But that goes to show you the little value they place upon the black life, black, brown life. They don't care. Like, they will not even call them a terrorist organization.
That's what I'm saying. Rios, it's that, but it's more than that. It's
no,
that
I'm just saying that. I'm just using that as a snapshot.
Yeah.
Just a snapshot. You could just use that as a snapshot, just a measurement, a comparison. Oh, you think they care about you? They just told these people that this and that, and they're not even walking around with hoods like that no more. They're gonna throw you a bone.
They're walking around with masks now. They're walking around with masks now.
Dude, getting a $40,000 raise. $40,000 raise.
Oh,
You think those people are choosing that job because they like those people? No, man.
I think the Marines get, I think, 30 billion, for their whole budget. The Marines, 30 billion. And ICE is like 80 something billion.
Really?
For 3 years.
Oh, shit.
Come on. It's like, I think it's at least double or triple what the Marines are making.
Right. Well, that just goes to show whatever is beneficial for them, when it's beneficial for them, they'll make it happen. They'll find money. They'll find money to do what they need to do. We don't
85% of crimes are done. 85% of violent crimes are done by U.S. citizens. Just 85%. And mind you, I think like 95% of crimes are done by males in general, and then we're 50% of the population.
Look, this is wait. Truffle Butter it fell right into the trap. Truffle Butter said 99% of y'all ain't even seen a KK member. The fuck you even talking about? Right. So why they now making them terrorist organization? Why did they say they was terrorists when they was acting the fuck up? When they was at their peak of shit. Why they wasn't considered a terrorist organization? Why nobody sees them now? But okay, now we'll say that they wouldn't do it when they was doing their shit. That's the point, dumbass. Go ahead.
Yeah, Rios.
Hey man, you got to deal with your marginals, man. You got to deal with your marginals. You got to deal with your delays, but you got to stay focused, man. Stay focused. I don't know what's to come. I don't know, because what happened to that dude yesterday was strategic, plan, cold shot. Whoever did that, one shot, pop, right in front of everybody, people all around him. That shit was cold.
Rios. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't believe in the Civil War stuff. I don't believe in that. Like, I mean, it's perfect. If that's their plan, it's amazing, because all the red states have all the guns and all the gun companies and are in the pockets of all the Republicans. But what I just smoked earlier. We had a good conversation, man. I just smoked, and my every 10 minutes my brain resets.
It's all good, brother, man. Stay good out here, man. Be a blessing. Just be aware. Keep your eyes peeled. Keep your head on the swivel. God is good.
Let's get involved. Let's get involved. So let's get involved, and let's stop talking about but no. Forget about being the devil's advocate. Let's try to figure out, because this is us, right? This is the U.S. This is together. That's what they told us.
Right.
Let's try to work together. I didn't vote for none of these fools, by the way. Like, You know what I mean? Like, I let's just work together. Let's just forget about the past in the stuff that isn't working, and let's just try to change things up. And I think conversations about, what's happening right now need to happen.
They do.
And so, but let's just keep it going and think positive.
Hey, wait. The conversations need to happen right now, right? Like, we need to have these conversations. The dude got unalived at a debate.
His last words.
But wait. Don't matter what his last words were. Remember, you said we just got to have conversations and we have to communicate. I didn't mean that.
Well, that's look, check this out. Check this out. Look, if somebody's trying to get at academics, where would you have to get it? Where would you have to get at him? That's what I'm saying. Like, you think Charlie Kirk just goes? You think Charlie Kirk goes out and about just to the market? Hell no.
Oh, you're just saying they knew he was going to be there. But what I'm saying is that's what he was. He thought he was just talking. He thought he was having a conversation and doing that, stoking the fire, whatever you want to call it. But he still was talking.
Rios. No. You don't think you're just talking when you're rolling around with a dozen security guards.
No, look. Like, I get it. But even me, if I say some atrocious shit, I'm saying some atrocious shit. But it's still just saying some shit. But other people are going to take that and they're going to act on that. It's still just we can have conversation. We can talk, but it's going to people that are going to act on conversation. It's shit that you said today.
Real.
Well, listen.
Real.
It's shit that you said today that people hear that they might just immediately hate you just because you said that. Just because you feel that way. Do you get that? And we feel like we didn't say anything that was wrong. I didn't say nothing too bad, but it's people that listen to what you may have said or what I may have said and be like, I can't stand his guts. He's a goddamn idiot and he deserves to burn. Just based off of what we said today.
If I was trying to burn the city down and I had to go to the gas station and pay for each gallon of gas myself, there's a difference between that and somebody trying to burn down the whole city and being backed by the oil companies. That's what I'm saying. There's a difference. There's
I see your point. I see your point, but there's a little bit of a difference, but it still is what it is. You know what I mean? Like, they may have plots, they may have this, they may have ulterior motives or whatever. He might have been I don't want to take away from. He might have been a sacrificial. He might have been a sacrificial lamb.
Who knows? We don't know yet. Look, Rio, he was sitting there advocating for gun rights and also saying every now and then the citizen is going to have to die.
Right, and also that he thinks empathy is a made up word.
Yep. Yeah.
So go ahead, Rio, empathize all you want.
Let's move on.
Oh my God. Hey man, I'm not laughing at this.
You know what? Remember what's his name? Walker, Paul Walker. Fast and the Furious.
Yeah.
He died. He died going crazy in like some high tech Porsche. So he died doing what he loved. Look, Charlie Kirk died doing what he loved. What he believed in.
And what he stood for.
What he believed in.
Yeah.
Yep.
There you go.
So
shout out to Alex, man.
God bless everybody.
God bless everybody. Hey, go have a good day, man. Keep your head on a swivel. Keep paying attention to your surroundings, man. Have a good one, brother.
All right, peace.
Y'all. Yeah, I saw the video of the ring switching from his ring finger to his pinky, and they trying to say it's like a psyop. Man, with all that is going on with technology and this and that, what is it? What could it be? I don't know. It's so many things, Ohio. Like, what up to Fashe? I don't know. I don't know what it could be a game. It could be a play. I don't know. I have no idea. I saw that ring shit where the ring switched or whatever. Oh, man, I don't know, dude. Like, I really, really don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't know how to even talk about that. Like, how did the ring get over here? Or is this somebody manipulating a video? It's so much shit going on. So much stuff going on. Man, like, I'm looking at Instagram right now and I'm just looking at posts from this dude. Like, will Democrats and their liberal media allies ever be more upset that an innocent person was murdered than they are that conservatives notice that an innocent person? I'm gonna just. No, I'm not gonna pull that up. Nope.
my God, Charlie. Charlie Kirk, oh my God. Oh no, my God. Why, oh God. Charlie doesn't deserve this. What is going on?
So truffle butter, should I be doing this?
What?
Is this truffle butter? Is this how I should? Your name is truffle butter, right? Should I be doing this? Should I be crying and acting like this? Is this what you want me to do? Is this how you want me to react?
What is going on? 31-year-old.
This is how truffle butter wants us to be.
Why?
You want us to be in shambles.
Children, is gone. This is evil. This is not acceptable. This is evil. Why? So we have become so divided in this country that people don't have political opinion. People have taken it upon themselves.
Is this how it's supposed to be? Man, I don't know Charlie Kirk. I don't know him. I don't know him personally. I just know what I see of him. Like, what do you mean? I can't talk about it. I can't say the goods and the bads of everybody. Like, dude, get out of here. What? I got to be in a box for you? I need to be in a box. Y'all making light of death and this and that. He made light of death every day. He didn't have empathy for the kids being killed and this and that, but you expect us to be in shambles over him. He did a college tours talking about how black lives don't matter. Oh, this gang violence, they don't value each other, this and that. Like, I'm not happy he's gone. I'm not happy about death at all. But I'm not about to be broken up over this. I'm not broken up. Hey, people that I really love, that I've actually lost, I'm not broken up about that. Gotta be out your damn mind. This is the Wake Up Show. Coffee or Rios, the #1 show in the whole wide world. Craig want me to be over here broken. I ain't broken over that. Bad for him. Sorry for his family. It's messed up. What you want me to be? Destroyed? What's up, man? Denver, Colorado. Alberto in the building. What's happening?
Man, people in the cheeseman in the chat, people need to stop being sensitive. Well, you gotta be sensitive, but be realistic.
Right.
This guy was saying that he was okay with one or two gun violence shootings in or whatever. You know
do you know why he said that? Do you know why he said that? You know what that was a reply to? It was after a school shooting. He said we need a couple deaths a year so we can, but this was after a school shooting. This was after children were killed. He said, we need a couple deaths a year so we can have our Second Amendment right. It has to be a few of those.
Okay, so now, and I've been wanting to call, but I want to let you get what you were getting off since you started, because people, you're condoning and this and that. This fool, he got caught for what he was preaching. It's not okay. Condolences to his family, his wife, and his kid, and this and that. But that you were okay with that, and you died by it. Unfortunately, it's not okay. Nobody should be celebrating and this and that, but you got to be careful with what you preach.
Yeah, for sure. And that's what I'm saying. With the words that you use, they go both ways. The rhetoric you use, you might embolden your base, but you're also pissing off the opposition. Like, if everybody's hearing it, not just your base is not the only ones hearing it. The opposition is hearing it as well.
Let me put it in a lighter note, Rios. Okay, like when Flacco got to Cali and he started all this, the gangbangers and this and that, and he gets caught one day, they beat his ass. Oh, what you were saying, Flacco? The gangbangers and this and that, they caught you.
Right.
It's almost the same thing, but tragically, it happened to this person. Unfortunately, because no matter if somebody disagrees with you, that's not the way to go about it.
No, absolutely not.
He was in a debate where...
No, you're right. I'm agreeing with you. You're debating. You're speaking what you want to speak, and like I may 100% disagree with you, but I ain't about to smoke you.
Exactly. And people's like, oh, you got to be more sensitive and this and that. Talk to the news broadcasters, talk to Fox, talk to CNN, this and that, because when something else happens, they don't hold back, and nobody's laughing it over here anyways. Mm-hmm. So why you being sensitive, people's in the chat or whatever, or in general, not just in the chat, but in general, it's like, goddamn, people, it's life.
So let me read a super chat from Isaiah. Isaiah, do you agree with NBC firing the host who celebrated the death on air yesterday? Yeah. Like, you're working for a conglomerate, a corporate company. You have to maintain some kind of professionalism. I don't. It's my own platform.
Exactly.
I don't work for MSNBC.
You're commenting. What's his name? Said you're commentator about the news that happened. Shout out to.
Look, I laughed. My bad. I'm not supposed to laugh. Damn it.
Oh, damn.
Shit. I fucking laughed.
My bad, Real.
Oh man, you made me laugh, and now I'm a monster.
And then okay. And then yesterday as well, there was a school shooting over here in Evergreen, Colorado.
Didn't say nothing about that.
Nothing. The only place I saw it, because I'm here, it's local. It's a couple, like 40 minutes to an hour from where I'm at, from Denver.
Right.
But so okay. Now it goes okay. So the two shootings happened. You happen to die, and then the school shooting. So is it okay then?
Right.
No, it's not okay.
It's not. And but that's why they politicize. Things are politicized. They use it for fuel. Like, they're going to use this to stoke the fire. This is just they look at it in an opportunistic light. This is very Netanyahu does a post about Charlie Kirk. What?
So,
what's going on, man?
Yeah, it's just that, man. People in the chat, it kind of pissed me off a little bit. Oh, you're condoning it. Man, people, shut up. You must not watch the morning show a lot.
They don't watch. And it's like, I don't condone any, like, look, I was against protests because I said I don't want no violent protests. I don't want any violence. I wish no violence on anybody. That's not the way I'm all about conversation and communication. That's my whole thing. Let's talk about this shit. And I understand the prove me wrong thing. Like, well, prove me wrong. That was his whole status. Prove me wrong. If you disagree with me, prove me wrong. But it goes to but to shoot and kill somebody because you don't agree with what they're saying and you can't formulate the thought process to disagree with them, that's not right. No. I don't care who it is. No. And I'm not condoning, I'm not celebrating, I'm not any of this stuff. Like, I'm saying.
And then you're not even saying, oh, this side is right, this side is wrong. You're not even saying that. You're saying your opinion.
That's it.
That's what everybody has a right to. That's what you were saying, the American values or whatever, having your opinion. Because your common sense are not my common sense, and my common sense are not your common sense.
Right.
You have a right to think the way you're, but it doesn't mean it's not right towards whatever law or whatever it is or whatever thing it is, but you're just stating your opinion. You're not saying I'm right and everybody says, no, man. People just need to be realistic nowadays. That's the problem.
Yeah.
We got too many, not enough chiefs and too many Indians.
Right. And somebody said they think somebody, Stevie said, I think the problem is people bring the color of people's skin up when these things happen. Now y'all know how we felt when George Floyd had that knee on his neck. Yes. And that's the thing is, but when that happened to George Floyd and people were standing up and fighting and protesting against that, they told us, why are you race baiting? You're making this about color. Why are you doing that? Why are you race baiting? You're race baiting and rage baiting people with this. You're being opportunistic. Why, when the young white Ukrainian passed away, you guys keep saying her color, but it's okay when you do it. We can't do it, but it's okay for you to do it. So you can race bait, but when you do it, it's not race baiting. When we do it, it's race baiting. When one is killed by a police officer, and one is killed by the goddamn lunatic.
Okay, okay, now you're bringing that. Okay, yeah. Yesterday I sent you on Instagram. I sent you something about how you were talking about how if it was people of color, whatever, you get certain sentence, you get more in trouble than white people, this and that. I sent you about a college baseball player.
Yeah. Who was
he
go ahead, say
a couple months of probation. Towards say with somebody else, you get years, and rightfully when you're doing that to a little kid, you know what I mean? So a 15-year-old, you know what I mean? So what? You know what I'm saying? I'm probably talking too much, but
it's okay.
Goddamn, people, chill out.
It's okay. Like, you just sharing your opinion, and that's fine. But these people don't see the whole picture, the hypocrisy. They only see what they want to focus on. And I get it, and I understand. Like, you guys are caught up in the sauce. You caught up in what you caught up in, but you can't see that you're doing the same thing that you're accusing the other party of. Like, it's just and now they have a picture out of the man that is the person of interest is this dude right here. Person of interest in the killing of Charlie Kirk has been released. Yep. It's a high-powered rifle, including ammunition engraved with transgender and anti-fascist ideology, was recovered in a wooded area where the suspected shooter fled. What?
But see, even with that, oh, we got him. No, it's not him. We got another one. No, it's not him. Now it's crazy. We're like, they don't even have a face to follow or nothing, because they got two older white guys. And no, it happened to not be them. We let them go.
And so I don't know if he was trying to blend in, but I think he's got a shirt on with American flag and the eagle on it. I think it's an eagle, but it's like an American flag shirt, like pro America. Like, if he was trying to blend in with the people or what? But they say engraved
with the crowd.
Yeah, but including high-powered rifle, including ammunition engraved with transgender and anti-fascist ideology, was recovered in a wooded area where the suspected shooter fled. Damn. Man, this shit's just going to continue to develop. Go ahead, I'm listening.
Like,
Charlie Kirk's throat's been blown.
Play the video, play this. No, that's not cool. What if it was your family member and they're playing the video and because there's video of people cheering and this and that when he died, when they shot him in that same rally or whatever, there's people, yeah, this and that. Is like, what the hell? Why are people even posting it or playing it in whatever platform they got? It's like, what for? Like you said, no, I'm not playing that. What for?
Yeah, I'm not gonna play that because it's horrible to see. First off, that's like, to see something like that back in the day, you had to look at the video Faces of Death. Like, even the young lady on the bus, like, they're like blatant. They just showing this stuff to public, like somebody just losing their life. Like it's nothing. Like, there's no value.
Nothing.
Like it's nothing.
Like it's nothing. Exactly.
Like, no, man. Like, why?
I got a home.
Oh, people need to see this.
I got a homeboy at work that just be watching run and just be saying, I'm like, hey, fool, when you see stuff like this, don't send it to me. Oh no, I'm just because it looks crazy. Exactly. Don't send it to me. I'm not cool with that.
Man.
You know what I mean? It's just no. And then more so for me, it's out of respect. You know what I mean? But
yeah, because that shit is haunting. Man. Like that. Like that video of him getting popped. The first thing that goes through my head is, damn, he has a family. You know what I mean? Like, shit, he's got kids and he's got a wife. And if I'm seeing this shit, if I could see this shit, like, damn, they could see this shit. They might be right there. Like, that's just the father and the husband in me was like, oh, damn, I would hate for my wife and my kids to have to see that of that happening to me
and live through it.
And live through that shit. Like, ooh, that's cold-blooded.
You know that's gonna be on replay for the rest of their lives. You know what I mean? His son is a baby. Imagine when he grows up. Oh, damn, that's my dad went out.
Right.
Golly.
Right. That's it.
Yeah.
It's just tough, man. People out here getting how they get it, man. All right, have a good one, brother. Blessings to you and your family.
All right. Take care.
So the thing is, like, I'm just thinking about it. Like, I just thought about my kids and stuff like that shit. Like, what I saw, that shit was just like instant pop, boom, and it just like poured, it just like opened up like a gallon of milk and just was like, boom. And so they say that it's got trans ideology for Utah shooting, engraved ammo reportedly left behind. So the crazy thing is, hold on. The crazy thing is the timing of this. Can this be real? Can the timing be that good that when he's being asked a question about transgender shootings, somebody with transgender ideology engraved on the ammunition and on the weapon does this act? Who asked that question? How was the timing that good? How like that? Is it a coincidence? And then I did see a video where there was a dudes over there like moving their hat like baseball signs. Like, how is that? I don't know. I'll try to find the video. And yeah, I do see people on the internet laughing and doing stuff like that. Like, I don't agree with that, laughing at anything like that. Like, I don't even want to show the videos of like, cause it but people that are out there like, just like just in blind to like the past, like all of a sudden, this dude is platformed and pedestal to be like this amazing, like this, like damn, like how fast shit changes. On the House floor, they take a moment of silence. What about the kids? What about the kids? But for him, they take a moment of silence. Fly the flag, half staff. Like, shit is so funny, man. Like it's so. Oh, fuck that. I'm about to play this shit. Whatever.
Let's look at all the options of who.
Person were to come up and say, you know, Black America really needs to get its act together and stop sleeping around all the time and needs to actually have
why would you
because it's true. Because it's like, I'm sorry, if I see a black pilot, I'm going to be like, boy, I hope he's qualified. Because of DEI, it begs the question, when you see a black pilot, you wonder, you say, I hope they are qualified.
So when you see a black man in a lineup for crime against white men, what's your thought? I know how you think.
If I'm dealing with somebody in customer service who's a moronic black woman, I wonder, is she there because of her excellence, or is she there because of affirmative action? It almost creates thought patterns that are not necessarily. No one really cares when it's HR managers. No one cared when it was, you know, just kind of paper shufflers or even engineers. But now when it's like, wait, hold on a second. You're going to remove my appendix and you're a black lesbian. I think it's worth to have a cost of, unfortunately, some gun deaths every single year so that we can have the Second Amendment to protect our other God-given rights.
Okay, everybody, a lot of people are going to be saying happy Juneteenth. It should not be a federal holiday, and I'm on my way to work. Have a good day.
I think this is a prime example of the devil's chickens coming back home to roost. That the chickens that he sent out, the violence that he's perpetrated in other countries, here and abroad, be it 4 children in Birmingham or Medgar Evers or Lumumba in Africa, I think this same violence has come back to claim one of their own. Now, being an old farm boy myself, chickens coming home to roost never made me sad. In fact, it's only made me glad.
Oh, no, that's not him.
I can't stand the word empathy. Actually, I think empathy is a made-up New Age term that
does a lot of damage. But
You don't even believe in empathy. It's a new age term. Feel me?
Again.
We can try to hide and sugarcoat a lot of shit. But this is why I find it odd who people choose to cry for and stand up for and rally behind now. As if this wasn't the history, as if this wasn't the track record. And that was from college campus to college campus to college campus, gathering up the youth, gathering up the young. Come with us. It's okay to talk like this. It's okay, yes. Shit happens. Like that shit, rhetoric has consequences.
So I just didn't want.
Man. But that's that, y'all, man. I don't want to.
Oh my gosh.
Let's play this again.
My God, Charlie. Charlie, oh my God. Oh no, my God. Oh my God. Charlie doesn't deserve this. What is going on? What is going on? 31-year-old, beautiful wife.
Charlie don't deserve this. Nobody deserves this. But what is your... Nobody deserves that. But where are your dry tears? Because I don't see none coming down her face. I don't see not one tear. Where's the actual tear? But where's the tears for those kids? Where's the tears for the children? Where's the tears for the children done bad and out of here for gun violence? I don't see not one tear, to tell the truth.
This is evil. This is not a safe.
Come on, man. Come on. It is a horrible thing. Assassination, murder is horrible. It's horrible. I could never condone that. I could never get behind that. But I'm never going to dance and do a jig and act like, oh, I don't understand what took place. Oh, I'm so surprised. Like, damn, how could this ever have happened? Now, let's see who rallies behind, who gathers the troops behind and use this as ammunition to get their points or their laws or this and that, their votes or whatever. Redistricting type shit. Now the man on the loose, they're saying, is the white dude, the skinny white dude. But the FBI, I don't have much. They had 2 people that they released that were suspects and they released. Now they found weapons. Now they got pictures of this guy.
Charlie Kirk's throat's been
Man. And this is the lady who passed away, Melissa Hortman. They don't say nothing about her. They don't even talk about her. She's assassinated. And a dude dressed up in a uniform went from one person's house to her house. They don't even bring that up. And he was a MAGA. They don't talk about that, though. It's all political fuel, y'all. It's all a game. They're playing games with us. Just be smart enough to see it. Pay attention. I don't know what else to say, man. I'm about to get off here because I don't got nothing good to say. Like I don't have nothing good. Like it's callous, it's heartless, but Isaiah, another super chat. This is just tragic. People on both sides are so hateful at each other. I don't know if we will ever come together again. The United States of America doesn't exist. When were we together? Is a better question. When? When was it ever together? Like, that's what I'd be wondering. Like, when was it a time where we felt like we were together? Like, where both parties or both sides agreed and we were just living in unison and in peace in America? When was that? What are they talking about when they say make America great again? What are they referring to?
This is just tragic. This is just tragic. People on both sides are so hateful.
I hate that it does this. I gotta figure it. I keep saying I'm gonna figure it out and I don't.
That United America doesn't exist.
When people on both sides are so hateful at each other, I don't know if we'll ever come together again. Like what? Like when? I'm trying to think, like maybe a time where a certain people were excluded and then it was good for just a certain amount of people. When was it good for everybody? Like when was it where we were just all locked in step with each other? I don't know. I don't ever think that's even possible ever. I don't even think that's even a real thing to even ask or want. Even Aram Beats, even in the 80s, people had more respect for life and other humans. The government didn't. When the government, COINTELPRO was the 80s. When they flooded the neighborhoods and the hoods with crack cocaine to support a coup in Nicaragua, the Contra, to supply weapons, they sacrificed the black neighborhoods with crack to support a freaking coup in Nicaragua in the 80s. What? We have more respect for each other. Maybe we did, but the government didn't have no respect for nobody. How you flood a whole community with crack so that you can fund and support a coup and a takeover in another country? We had respect for each other in the 80s. We respected each other in life. Never mind. You might not know, but well, that's just a little information for you. The 80s was the crack era, was one of the most ugly eras ever. Alberto, thank you for the super chat. Snowfall. No, when? You guys must be talking about a time where a group of people weren't considered important, or they weren't even in the thought process of what is great about America. When? Somebody's in here said American, what did he say? I can't remember what he said. American something. Old American national values or some shit. American traditional values. I still didn't have him. He still didn't tell me what those were. Daniel Walters, exactly. We all play Contra. Up, down, left, right, to get the code to get 100 lives. What do y'all keep talking about where you wanted to go back to when it was good? When was it good? Up, down, left, right, up, down, left, right. Up, down, left, right. I forget what the other was, but I remember that was the code. That was the code to get unlimited lives to beat Contra.
Keep educating the chat hot beverage.
That's the propaganda that you're disputing. You have no idea what really happened. You got told that. You want to pull up the CIA files where they admitted to it? Ronald Reagan's ass? Like, are you joking me? You want, like, the files are there. It's for us to read. They're not denying it. It's not in denial. It's a fact. Propaganda. It's factual. There is admittance to it. The guilt is admitted. But it's still idiots that will say that's the propaganda. These are the people that will say, "Oh, that's just AI. That wasn't even Charlie Kirk. That was AI." Select BBA. I think. Select BBA. Up, down, left, right, up, down, left, right. I remember that shit. I used to do that shit all the time. It's propaganda. Me saying something that's factual, that that's been admitted, is propaganda. I'm just spewing propaganda. Come on, man. That's the greatest thing right there. JC007. Maybe we need to be worried about now and the future and making now and the future the best we can make it. Maybe we unify now. Let's come together and try to understand each other now, because we can't try to resort back to something that wasn't good for a certain amount of people and this and that. Well, it wasn't good for me. Well, it was good for me back then. I don't care about you. We got to value that shit, man. We got to value each other. It's always something that wasn't right. You know what I mean? Like, it's something that wasn't right. We can only build for the future. I like that JC007. Yeah, let's move towards a better future. Sundown Towns, Alante, there you go. Like, it's real life shit, man. Ain't nobody making stuff up. We don't have to use propaganda when history is written down. History is written. It's there. Man, what would The Rock do if he was president? I don't know, man. What has Gavin Newsom said? I have no idea, man. But it's all love all the time. Let's use this as a learning lesson. Let's use this to get better, to be more aware of the power of our words, man. Don't underestimate the opposition. Don't play a sucker too close. You never know what you're saying, how it's being taken or affected. Don't preach hate. Don't spew hate. Try to speak as much life as you can. To everybody, let's all be better. Let's all be better. I want us all to come together. I'm all about the W of communication and us being together. But I'm going to point out when I see flaws and I see a trickery and I see a trap and shit that's not real. I want us to, it's better for us all to be together. It's better for us to come together. Because the way things are going, the division, that's their greatest weapon, their division. All they just got to herd the sheep this way, herd the sheep that way. Boom, we got them separated. Now we can attack and this and that. We're going to need each other. At some point, we're going to need each other. I don't know what it's going to take. I don't know if it's going to take an alien invasion. I don't know if it's going to take an alien invasion for us to realize what we need to do for each other. Yep, FBI really released that. Yep. Damn. Y'all be good out there, man. Y'all be careful. Be a blessing for other people. Speak the truth. Be brave enough to be yourself. Speak life. Go out there, live a life of servitude. Help people. Be that what you want to see in the world. Let's make a great impact in other people's life. Let's go out there, be purposely positive. Let's be purposeful. Let's be driven purposely. Let's be productive. Let's go out there and be better today than we were yesterday. Let's keep that in mind because somebody might be watching and we might be inspiring. We don't know who. We might be motivating and inspiring somebody to be a better version of themselves. So it's all love all the time. Ghetto Cafe, I love y'all all the time. You guys are always impactful. I appreciate everything that you guys do. I appreciate you guys being in here, making an impact, talking, chatting it up, calling in, whatever it is, super chats. I appreciate you guys. Let me make sure I read all the super chats. Volume Low, Rios, Alberto, Cristiano, prayers for the families that lost people on 9/11. Cristiano Carranzo, Isaiah, do you agree with I read that MSNBC firing the host who celebrated the death on air yesterday? Yeah. Rios, be real. You think Israel was behind this? Oh, I didn't read that one. ATLZ. I don't know. I can't say yay or nay. I can't say yay or nay, man. It's a lot going on. I don't know. I have no idea who could possibly be behind this. I don't know what the thought process was. It could be a multitude of things. It's a possibility. All of it's a possibility. But prayers out to everybody, man. Y'all go out there, be great. This is This is the Wake Up Show, Coffee with Rios, the #1 morning show in the whole wide world, Craig. Today was a heavy show. Today was a lot of pressure. It was a lot of weight of what's going on in the world. Don't be the fool and fall into they narratives, into their traps, man. Let's love each other. Let's build up with each other. Let's come together and build out our communities with each other. You look like this. I look like that. I think like this. You think like that. Let's come together. How do we build? Let's not let them push us further apart. Let's not let them create a bigger divide. We have to go out here and want to build with each other because that's what Jesus would do. We building, let's be godlike. Let's go out there and see ourselves in other people. Let's see ourselves. Let's love other people like we love ourselves. Let's love ourselves. Let's value who we are. Let's be the best us. Be brave enough to be yourself. Shout out to y'all, man. This is the AM Wake Up Show, Coffee with Rios, the #1 morning show in the whole wide world, Craig. Ghetto Cafe, the coolest, chillest, coldest chat in the whole wide world. Y'all go out there and be great. Y'all go out there and be great, man. We out.
Ghetto Cafe in the building, steam rising from the stove. We switching lanes, they don't want it, they just pose for the smoke. If it's about that coffee, we got the roast and the toast. Shots fired from the French press, let it drip slow and boast. Mornings on the west, sun low, but the grind stay woke. Ghetto Cafe, steam in the breeze. Cruising through dreams with a mug and some peace. No drama, just cream, we deliver with ease. On the coast where the light never leaves. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. No drama, just cream, we deliver with ease. On the coast where the light never leaves. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Yeah, ghetto cafe in the building, steam rising from the stove. We switching lanes, they don't want it, they just pose for the smoke. If it's about that coffee, we got the roast and the toast. Shots fired from the French press, let it drip slow and boast. Mornings on the west, sun low, but the grind stay woke. Ghetto cafe, steam in the breeze, cruising through dreams with a mug and some peace. No drama, just cream, we deliver with ease. On the coast where the light never leaves. Coffee with Rios, pour it up